How's it going, guys? It's Sam here, and if you're watching this video, then chances are you are just getting started with your agency journey, or perhaps you've been cold calling for a little while and you've just been struggling to get booked appointments. Now, this video is going to literally be zero fluff. In this entire video, I'm going to walk you through like a short presentation. We're going to go through the do's and don'ts of cold calling. We're going to select a niche. We're going to source leads for that niche. We're going to write a script, and then we're going to call those leads. And we're going to call them, and our aim is going to be to book in sales appointments. And hopefully by the end of this call, we have like 2 or 3 sales appointments booked. Let's see what happens. But literally, I'm recording straight on this video. There is going to be little to no editing. We're going to jump straight into it. So how to cold call in 2024. Now, I think before we get into it, the biggest mistakes I see, why people suck at cold calling, I've called it. And I did some research, and the average cold call statistics are 4.82%. That means for every 100 cold calls being made, between 4 and 5 of them are being booked in for an appointment. Now, the average person might only be able to make 50 cold calls a day. So that means if you are lucky and you're literally cold calling all day, you might get 2 appointments, you might get no appointments. And to me, that is pretty dreadful. And I think there's 3 reasons why people suck at cold calling. Number 1, you're selling on a cold call. When a cold call, in my opinion, shouldn't be about selling. It shouldn't be about selling your service. It should be a conversational structure, and it should be about selling the next stage or giving something of value, which is why the third point I've made there is you're offering no real value, which we're going to go into in this video. Second thing, obviously, out of the 3 is you're using outdated scripts, which again, we're going to go through in this video. Now, I don't know if the way I choose to do things is normal. I literally this is how my approach to acquiring clients and how I've been testing this over the last couple of months. It's been working well for me. So we're going to be going through that on this video. We're going to talk about how to get a 25 to 50% success rate from a cold call. That means if you actually connect with somebody, i.e. they answer the phone, you should be able to book them in at 25 to 50%. And we're going to make the offer so good that the only reason they'll say no is either they had a really bad day and they just don't want to talk to you, which can happen. Like, doesn't matter how good you are at cold calling, some people just are not receptive whatsoever, and that's completely fine. But the other reason someone wouldn't be interested in you is because they already have a solution in place. Now, if they don't have a solution in place, or they are actively looking for new customers, it should be a yes, I'm interested, let's book a meeting. That is my goal from cold calls. So here's my advice, 3 steps. Number 1, provide something of value so they cannot say no. Now, if you guys have been watching my YouTube channel or you're inside of my school group, you guys know that I believe in providing something of value up front. So you take the first 20% of your service and you give it away for free or at a low cost. So if you're providing something of value, it's easy. Number 2, aim for industries where you can speak direct to decision makers. I see a lot of people calling like landlines and they're getting through to like receptionists. Ultimately, the receptionist doesn't have the same pain points and struggles that the owner has. They're on a salary or they're being paid by the hour. So ultimately, their job is just to intercept customers or inquiries and pass them over to the owner. So ideally, we want to try and get past gatekeepers, and the absolute easiest and best way of doing that is by using cell numbers or mobile numbers, especially if you're just starting out, because gatekeepers adds another layer of complexity, which makes things pretty challenging. Number 3 is to use conversational sales techniques, which we're going to talk about in the next slide, so you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that. Now, this is conversational cold calling, and this is the difference between the 2 things. Now, the traditional sales, if you go on YouTube and you search cold calling SMA or cold calling agency or whatever it might be, most cold calls will go something like this, which is, hey John, this is a cold call, but if I could guarantee you 5 to 10 new customers per month, would you give me 2 minutes of your time to explain how it works? Maybe this worked a few years ago. In my personal experience, my personal opinion, it's very salesy, and if it were me, I'd immediately have my guard up straight away from the get-go. So my conversational scripts, and obviously the offer is different in these 2 scripts, bear that in mind as well. I'm sure you could do this kind of first style with a more conversational approach, but let's just read through the second script. Second one is, hi John, I just wondered if you guys took customers in X. So we're kind of opening it as if we're like a customer inquiring about certain projects or work. And then you let them respond. You say, great, we're generating leads for that product at the moment, and I wondered if you guys would be interested in trying a handful for free to see how you get on. Now, this is a very conversational approach. The reason it's conversational is because we're just simply asking them, would you guys be interested in trying a few leads? It's very low friction, and we're not asking for money, we're not asking for anything, we're just saying, would you guys be interested in trying a few leads? And this, obviously, if the person's in the right frame of mind, they'll listen to that and they might ask a few questions, but they'll be a lot more receptive, I think, compared to the first. But we're going to see, later on in this video. I'm going to grab my phone. I've already scraped some leads. I'm going to show you how I did that, and also we're going to like do some cold calls. So next slide is step one. Now we've done this. Step one is to scrape leads. Now my preferred method, especially if you're starting out, is to just do it manually via Google Maps. So you can see here, I just search for product name and then near me, or what I might do is search for product name and then search for certain areas of the UK or the US or wherever you're based. So for example, you'll see, on my actual list I've created, I've got 3 areas. I've got Portsmouth, Bournemouth, and Bristol. All I did was search cleaning companies, Portsmouth, cleaning companies, Bournemouth, cleaning companies, Bristol, and I just went through and I handpicked all of the cell numbers or phone numbers, okay? I also put their website here so that when I'm calling them, I can open the website up, and then that might help me with any references that I might want to use on that phone call. Now, if we talk about writing our script, actually just quickly back on this, the most important thing here, as you can see, out of the selections that I got, is that only one of these top 4 companies was actually a cell phone number or a mobile phone number. Now, obviously, a lot of these companies might use landline phone numbers, but it will redirect to their mobile number. That's quite common, so you can try them, especially for smaller companies. That might be the case. But like just to make life easier in the short term, aim for mobile or cell phone numbers because you have the best chance of actually getting through to the owner of that company. So let's talk about the script that I have written. Now, there's a few things that I've done to kind of come up with this script and then go through it. Now, first one is cleaning companies. Now, for this particular example, I'm going to go cleaning companies, relatively easy to get through to them. It's a relatively easy product, and most cleaning companies are looking for more customers. So there's also loads of them. So like you guys pick whatever niche is yours, and if you guys want help with niche selection, inside of my school group, which we link down below, I have a 5-week course. Part of that course is fundamentals, where we talk about niche selection, what are the best niches to choose, and how to brand your agency, all of that kind of stuff. So what do they want? The first thing they want, obviously, in this instance, is inbound leads or direct dial leads. So I'm probably going to be, my product here is going to be qualified leads or direct inbound calls, which I'm going to be generating for these guys. So that's what they want, ultimately, is more customers, but that comes from inbound leads or like warm leads. Types of service preferred. I did a little bit of research and digging. Most of these guys tend to prefer commercial cleaning. I believe that it's bigger value projects. So we are going to focus on commercial cleaning. So that's how I've done my script. So what I've said is, hey, X being the company name. I don't have the first names here. Again, hard to get that information. Not necessary. Obviously, it helps, but it's not 100% necessary. So I just said, hey, commercial cleaning limited or whatever. Just wondered if you guys still did commercial cleaning. And if they say yes, which they probably will, we'll say, okay, great. Well, we supply exclusive inbound leads in the form of like direct inbound calls for other cleaning companies. I came across you guys on Google, and I just wondered if you guys would be interested in trying a handful of these leads for free to see if you like them. Very open-ended and offer-based script. So we stop here. We allow a response before explaining further. There's no need to go into lots of detail. Just see if they're interested first. They'll probably respond. Either they'll respond positively or they'll respond negatively. Sometimes they'll come back and say something like, "Oh, like I'm okay at the moment," and I would push back a little bit and I would say, "Oh, you guys are like fully booked. You don't need any more work. You guys, like try and handle that objection if you can, but if not, no problem. Move on to the next." But they might come out with something like, how does it work? And then my response is going to be, great. We generate the leads via Facebook and Google Ads. We do that internally. And we have a team of call handlers who follow up with the leads to qualify them to save you that job. And then once they're qualified and ready to quote, we simply transfer that call over to your phone number. And obviously you only pay for the qualified and confirmed leads that actually answer the phone you speak to who want to quote. They might ask you how much per lead and stuff like that, and I would probably push back and say, hey, look, we can obviously go through that on a video call, or like you can try some first and then we can agree a price afterwards. But like if you guys, I don't have, basically what I'm saying is I haven't planned this ahead. I don't have fixed prices yet. So like this, I just don't have the answer to them. So if you guys already have fixed prices, you can obviously go into that on the call. But like allow for a bit of natural back and forth here. And then I would say, okay, great. So to get started, we need to book in a video call. So my goal is to get them on a video call. So what I'll do is I'll take their email address, I'll take a time, and then I'll send them a Google Meets. And I may do another video, just like kind of actually doing that call and documenting it and showing you guys. But the goal with that call would be to get them set up in the system, go through your prices after the trial so that they're kind of bought into that, and then get them set up and get things live. That would be the goal. So you would kind of sell and onboard within one video call. Again, if you guys want more step-by-step instructions on how I do that, again, all inside my school group, which is linked down below. But We're going to get straight into it. I believe the next step is get cooling. So what I've done is I've hand pulled a bunch of leads here, and I use the exact method that I showed you guys a second ago, going to Google Maps, searching the areas, finding the companies that look good, most importantly, and just finding the numbers. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pull up the website here, and I'm going to keep my Google Sheet here so I can keep them side by side. And we can see here this one, it says, I am the proud owner of GL Quality Cleaning. So let's see if we can find her number. I'm going to pause this while I see if I can find her first name. You never know. Okay, I can't find her number. It doesn't matter. We're going to get straight into it and I'm going to start dialing. We're going to try again because she didn't answer. And again, like, no answer, but like if they're not answering the phone, like that's quite a good sign, because that means they're clearly not very good at following up with inquiries. So you can kind of use that to your advantage when you say, you know, I tried calling, no one answered. So obviously, you know, we do all that stuff for you, so it saves you guys time. We're gonna go on to the next lead, so I'm gonna pause and dial and then resume.
Hello?
Hello, is that ProStar Cleaning?
Yes.
Okay, great. I just wondered if you guys do commercial cleaning.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we supply exclusive like leads for commercial cleaning projects. So I saw you guys on Google, and I just wondered if you guys would be interested in trying a handful for free, like to see if you like the leads, because we've got other companies in similar areas, but nobody in Portsmouth at the moment. Would you guys be interested in that?
Possibly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, tell me a little bit more about what kind of projects you guys are looking for and how much, and then we can kind of chat a little bit more about it.
Well, we do all kinds of cleaning actually. So we work like with Costa, Starbucks, like after builders clean.
Do you guys do like end of tenancy clean and stuff like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And where do you guys get leads from currently?
Sorry?
Where do you guys buy leads from currently, or is it just through like Google and SEO and stuff like that?
No, we work with lots of estate agencies.
So you buy leads from other providers?
No, we don't buy leads.
Oh, so like listing profiles where you list your business on their websites, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys ever bought leads before?
No.
Would you guys be interested in trying out a handful for free and see if you like them, and then we can chat about you buying them long term afterwards?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. Do you have any more questions for me before we get things? Because I can book you in for a video call. We can get you set up the trial, see if you like it. There's no obviously commitment after that. See if you like them, get you set up, and we can start delivering within a couple of days.
Okay.
Also, what we do is we actually
How much are your leads usually?
Yeah, so the first handful is free. So what we do is we qualify them for you, and then what we do is we transfer those calls over to your phone. So we generate the leads via Facebook and Google Ads. We have a team of call handlers who calls the leads for you, so you don't have to do that. And then once the lead's qualified and want to quote, again, these are commercial leads, we'll just transfer that lead.
What's the name of your company?
Yeah, it's called verifiedleads.co. I'll send you a WhatsApp with information afterwards.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Cool. Would you be interested in doing that?
Possibly. How much are the leads after that?
Yeah, it depends. Like once you've tried them and you're happy with the quality, we can kind of agree a price. Like it kind of varies, right? Because obviously some leads are like commercial leads, obviously more expensive than domestic.
Yeah.
But what we can do is we can jump on the video call, get you set up, and then we can agree a price once you've trialed out a handful to see if you like them.
Okay.
Cool. When would you be free to jump on? I can do it any time this week.
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
You don't have to be on a computer if you want to jump on.
Probably I'm gonna pass it to my office manager. She's staying in the office, so.
Are you the company owner?
Yeah.
Okay, well it might be better if you're on it because obviously you can make decisions.
It's fine.
But I can do any time that suits you. Like it doesn't have to be today. It can be any time this week.
Not today.
No worries. How's Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
What time works for you?
Anytime.
Should we do 10 a.m?
What time?
I can do any time you want. You choose.
Yeah, around 11.
11 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your email address?
It's a ProStar Clinic.
Yeah.
gmail.com.
prostarcleanuk@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Nice one. What I would do, what was your name? I didn't get your name, sorry.
D-O-B.
Say it again, sorry.
D-O-B.
Dob?
Yeah.
Okay, Dob. What I'll do, Dob, I'll send you a WhatsApp with more information. I'll ping over a confirmation of that meeting, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, okay.
Nice one. I appreciate your time.
Just thank you, bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. Bye. Do you see how easy that is? First answer, and we've got a booking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my columns here so I can read them better. Okay, so now we can track the status, so I'll change this to no answer. I'm going to go back and call this first lead because they looked pretty good. We didn't get through to them, but I'm going to try them again. You never know what might happen. And then we're going to move on to the next. Okay, that one's no good. We'll go to the next. Okay, this is VS Group Limited.
Hello.
Hello, is that VS Group Limited?
Yes, how can I help?
Okay, perfect. Do you guys do commercial cleaning?
Yes, we do.
Okay, awesome. I'm only calling because we supply like inbound leads for like in the form of direct inbound calls for other cleaning companies. And I came across you guys on Google. And I wondered, would you be interested in trying a handful of like pre-qualified leads for free to see if you liked them? Only because we've got other companies in similar areas, but nobody in Portsmouth.
Yeah, can you explain again? I don't understand.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
confusing.
No, I'll explain it for you. So what we do is we generate leads via Facebook and Google Ads, and then we've got a team of call handlers who actually follow up with those leads on your behalf. We qualify the leads for you, and then once that lead is qualified and is looking for a quote, we then just transfer that call straight to your phone. So basically, you don't have to do any follow-up, you don't have to faff about, and you only pay for calls that we generate. So there's no fees, there's no setup fees, and you can try it for free to see if you like it.
Yes, I understand. Can you send me more information about the email, please? So it's info@vsgroupltd.co.uk.
Say that again for me, sorry.
info@vsgroupltd.co.uk.
Okay, great. Are you guys looking for more work at the moment, or are you guys pretty full? Like, what's
We are
this?
busy, but we're looking all the time for some work.
Do you buy leads from other platforms?
We don't. Pardon?
Do you guys buy leads from other platforms already?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
And is that working well for you guys?
Pardon?
Are those working well for you guys?
Yes, some platform working well, some platform doesn't work very well. So.
Okay, well, just to reiterate, like you try them. There's no payment exchange. You can try 3 or 4, 5, however many you want for free, before you have to pay anything. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll ping over you a little email. But if that is something you're interested in, let me know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I'm waiting for your email. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, no scheduled call. We'll see. I'll put status pending email. I would take that as a no, me personally, but I did try to push back a little bit. Didn't want to overdo it, so let's go on to the next one. One thing I want to say is you notice with these calls how there's a different tonality to the way they're responding to my messaging, the way I'm speaking to them. It's hard to be annoyed at somebody who's giving you something of value with no cost attached to it. It's very difficult for them to be annoyed at me. It's like I'm doing them a favor, right? I'm just saying, hey, like we have leads. Would you guys like to try them for free? Like it completely changes the dynamic. And obviously, a lot of you guys in the comments, I know what you're going to say. Oh, but like you're not getting paid. Like you're not really selling a client. I know that, but I would always rather onboard 2 or 3 trial clients to get one paid when it's this easy. Like I've been here for literally 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes calling, and I've already got one appointment booked. So when it's this easy, there's literally no need to, I'd rather this approach. And obviously this is the approach I teach in the school community if you guys want to learn it. Much, much easier. Anyway, let's move on to the next client. That lead, no answer. So we're going to move on to the next one. Now this one doesn't actually have a website, which I think is potentially a good sign. Who knows? They had a few reviews on Google, so we're going to try it. Let's have a look. All right. No answer with that one, so let's move on to this one.
Hello.
Hello, is that Revive Services?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, cool. I just wondered if you guys did commercial cleaning.
We do, yes.
Okay, perfect. The only reason I'm calling is we supply inbound leads, like in the form of inbound calls. We work with a couple of companies near you guys, but not in Portsmouth directly. And I wonder if you guys would be interested in trying a handful for free. There's no cost associated. See if you like the leads.
I'm Bournemouth, mate, not Portsmouth.
Oh, you guys are based in Bournemouth?
In Hampshire.
Oh, okay. So I'm only a few. I mean, what 50 to 100 miles incorrect. Sorry about that.
That's alright. But I'm right in the middle of a job. Have you got my email address?
I don't, but if you let me know, I can call you back tomorrow at a better time if that suits.
Oh, it's revivecleanservices@gmail.com.
Revivecleanservices@gmail.com. You just for like literally 2 seconds. Are you guys interested in something like that? Would you be interested in trialing out?
Depends what's in it. You know what I mean? It just depends. Mate, we're quite busy, but
yeah,
we could do a bit more duct work and all that, and aircon cleaning and all that sort of stuff. We do all that as well. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, can I explain it to you in about 2 seconds?
Explain to my team leader here. I'm right in the middle of a job, but yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh yeah, who am I speaking to?
Hi, my name's Tom. I'm one of Gary's team leaders.
Oh, okay, cool. Basically, we are a lead gen company. But what we do is we provide inbound phone calls. So we do Facebook, Google ads. We have a team of appointment, like basically call handlers who follows up the leads for you. And then when a lead's qualified and ready to go, we transfer that call over to you guys to basically book them in, quote them and stuff like that. And obviously the first 4 or 5 calls is completely for free. So you guys can try it out and see if you like it. I just came across you guys on Google and wondered if you'd be interested in like trialing out some to see if they were any good for you guys.
I will speak to Gary and I'll get him to give you a call back because I know it's a bit busy at the minute, but obviously he's the one who makes all the decisions. So what I'll do is I'll get him to call you back as soon as possible.
No worries.
But you've got his email address. If you send him an email with it all, it'll probably be easier for him to do that. That'll be easy for him if you do a breakdown on an email for him and then he can read it and when he's got more time.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll ping him an email and then I'll rearrange a call for another day.
Perfect, thank you.
Thanks, mate. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Okay, no bueno, but making progress. We're going to move on to a couple more.
Hello, Ricky speaking. How can I help?
Hello, is that Summit Cleaning?
It is, yes. Hi.
Okay, awesome. I just wondered, do you guys do like commercial cleaning projects?
We do, yes. What sort of project have you got?
Well, the reason I'm calling, we work with a few other companies. We provide pre-qualified commercial cleaning projects.
Okay.
I wondered if you guys would be interested in, having a handful of pre-qualified leads for free to see if you like them, because we've currently got nobody in Bournemouth. So I saw you on Google Maps. You came up quite high to the top. I thought I'd give you a quick call to see if you're interested.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, after sort of the free period, what are we talking sort of on costs? Is it done like on a cost per lead basis, or is it kind of done on a percentage of whatever the job is, or how do you kind of work?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll explain how we do it. So we generate the leads via Facebook and Google ads. And then we've got a team of call handlers who do the follow up for you. So you're not getting loads of leads that aren't answering the phone. We do all of that part for you. Once it's qualified and ready for a quote, we simply transfer that call to your phone. You basically only have to deal with customers who are like serious and like ready to get a quote. And then basically after the trial period, we agree a price per inbound phone call that actually you speak to. And then you only pay for the leads you get. So there's no fees, there's no setup fees or retainers or anything like that. And we'd agree a price per call after the trial period once you've kind of, tested them out, let's say.
Okay, and when you say commercial, what are we talking? What's your general sort of commercial leads that you're getting at the minute?
Yes, that's kind of the best part. So obviously you can kind of, choose. We have kind of control over the way we advertise it, so we can kind of generate projects for whatever you want, really. Generally, it's like end of tenancy clean or like commercial cleaning. But like if you guys want a little bit of control over if there's particular areas that you guys need leads in currently, we can kind of tailor it to what you guys need.
Yeah, I mean, because we've got a company we use already for Google for sort of domestic stuff, and occasionally we get the odd commercial within it if someone's done it sort of personally for the company or organisation.
Yeah.
And the tenancy is something we do, but we kind of get enough of that naturally anyway through all the estate agents and letting agents that we do work through, and then we get people find us organically through Facebook. So we kind of have enough of that already. I'd say that the area that I would be interested in sort of expanding the company would be sort of more, kind of big carpet clean jobs. So, the likes of schools and hotels and that sort of thing, which we do a little bit of at the minute, and we've got a few on our books, but
awesome.
That's definitely something we would want to expand on. So
yeah,
if you could specify, I know it's quite a niche that I'm asking for, but that would really be the only sort of area that I'd be sort of interested in, sort of, big sort of carpet cleaning jobs, where you're talking sort of, a couple of days work sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, we're pretty good on everything else, I would say, as it stands.
I suppose those kind of bigger commercial projects can often be more ongoing as well, right? So there's like recurring revenue element to those, and obviously the bigger the project is for you guys, like we can agree prices. Like if we're doing just domestic one-off cleans, we can't really charge you very much for those leads, so there's not much margin in it for anybody else. So the bigger the projects we can generate for you guys, that's best for us. So absolutely, we can definitely do something like that. How much do you guys pay for your leads from the other platforms out of interest?
Well, it's kind of done on we've got a budget set with Google. So the company that we use, we pay them a fee a month to actually manage the ads on our behalf. So they keep on top of all everything that needs to be done behind the scenes, to keep it up where it needs to be.
Okay.
And then it's like a separate to our website. So they've set up different pages that are found through Google Ads. So when people search for carpet cleaning, that will kind of be generally at the top of the search. So we have a budget with Google that we pay them. We've got direct debit set up to Google, and then we pay a fee to the managing company, to kind of look after it. But it works quite well. I mean, this month, I think, without looking at the spreadsheet, I think generally works out about £10 a lead, and we're converting about 60%.
That's awesome.
Minute. So, yeah,
amazing.
So it's pretty good. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, I suppose the only downside with Google is it's slightly limited, right? Like in how much you can spend. It's based on search terms, I suppose.
Yes and no. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, we could probably increase it, to be honest, and they have asked if we do, but we've kind of got it at an optimum amount, I'd say, at least for now, until I sort of maybe look to expand it next year. But I think one way which is going to help it get to that point is getting more commercial, sort of, that if we can have sort of, a good amount of commercial work that is ongoing, as you were saying earlier, that we've got as a backbone, bread and butter that we can build on, with other stuff. Yeah. Then we can increase the spend in all avenues, but it's kind of getting to that stage. So I'm quite thankful if you're cool in a way. I mean, if you can deliver and give us good quality leads, I'll be all ears.
All right, let's book in a video call and get you set up. So what's your email address?
It's Summit. So SUMMIT .cleaning.
Yeah.
At AOL.com.
Yeah. Awesome. And what sort of time suits you for a call anytime this week or next?
I'd say probably, actually this Friday, I've only got one job on because we're going to a wedding in the afternoon, but there'll be a bit of time in between. Probably about sort of late morning, I'd say. You gave me a call somewhere around 11:30.
Okay, that will work, yeah.
How long, what would it be, like half an hour call
or
something?
Yeah, maximum.
Okay, that'd be all right.
Let's do 11:30, and I will ping over, what I'll do, I'll send you a WhatsApp too, but I'll ping over an invite to that email address. We'll jump on, get things set up, have a chat about, just everything overall, and we'll get going from there. And what was your name, sorry?
Brilliant. My name's Ricky.
Ricky, awesome. Okay.
And your name was?
Yeah, my name's Sam, and I'll ping over some information after.
All right, great.
Cool.
Thanks Sam.
Thanks, Ricky.
Speak to you shortly.
See you soon, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers, take care.
Bye. Easy as that. So we've spent, I think, probably about 20 minutes doing this, 2 booked calls, and realistically we could have done a lot more. If I was using Go High Level and the Power Dialer, I probably could have banged those calls out much quicker. For the purposes of recording, I just use my normal phone number. But if I had the Power Dialer in front of me in Go High Level, which you guys, by the way, you can get a 30-day trial down below. It allows you to import all your contacts, add them all to the Power Dialer, and you can just bang them out really quickly. So I probably could have got through those in half the time if I were using Go High Level. And obviously you can then schedule them in for appointments at the same time. So obviously it makes life much quicker and easier. But as you guys can see, that was pretty easy, not too challenging. And that script worked really well. Obviously we got through to, I'd say, 40% of them answer the phone, but obviously I could go back through those at a different time. I'm calling at 4 p.m. Not the best time to be calling, most likely. But anyway, it worked really well. So I thought you guys would enjoy that. No fluff, no thrills, just getting straight into it. We literally, we created our list, we chose our niche, we wrote our sales script, and it worked straight away. So there's literally no excuse, guys. This works, it works really well. So if you guys want to get like more extensive courses, or like basically I've got a community, it's called the Agency Club Inner Circle. There will be a link down below. That's a paid community, but you get a ton of resources as well as like weekly coaching calls with me. If you guys don't want to pay for a group, there is a free version where there's like a 5-day challenge, which is completely free, covers offers, sales, and lead generation for agency. So yeah, if you guys want to get access to both of those, I'll leave links down below, as well as a 30-day trial to Go High Level if you want to use that for your cold calling. But anyway, sorry. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you in the next video.